So right now I'm going to show... Wow, it popped out of there. That's cool, isn't it? Even through the broken part of the door, we still maintain the same perspective and the same 3D graphics, which is very cool. Now everybody watch. This is how you kill this boss. There. Everyone on YouTube, that's how you beat the second boss in Ranger X on Heavy. All you gotta do is shoot him. This is also a very good cinematic right here. Just wireframes again, but we get to see a dropship dropping off something to a planet. Ooh, let's follow it down to the surface. See where it goes. It opens. And we see the beautiful instrument of war ascend to the planet. Rather, descend to the planet. Land, and finally deploy. The soundtrack to this game is amazing. Especially on this level, it gives you that real commando feel. And of course we see that beautiful flock of birds in the background flying in the distance. The perspective of the entire forest in the background is also beautiful. So we go down here below the trees where our solar-powered weapons can't get power. And, yeah, basically just begin your commando mission of decimation. The game is so realistic. Like, the game is so perfect, it even uses explosions as a source of light for your special weapons. So as you blow stuff up, you will get more special weapon power. Ranger X is a war machine. He's this unstoppable juggernaut of power. If there's a problem, he can take care of it. How? He's mega powerful armed. He shoots everything in his path, and he leaves nothing but destruction in his wake. Why? Because he's Ranger X. And that's what he does. That's his business. This is the third boss. There's a trick to beating him too, just like every boss. If his eye opens, he can see you and he'll aim his guns at you. When his eye is closed, not so much so. We're just gonna level this guy and move on to the next level. Get it? Level puns? Alright. There we go, I got a free life too. You get a free life at about 400,000 points. I probably am gonna beat this whole game for you today. Here we are on stage 4. This is an upward battle. By that I mean you have to fight your way up this gigantic building all the way to the top, destroying targets along the way. One of the cool things about this game, and like something that nobody would ever notice, but in a 2D platformer, this is fucking fantastic. If you break a window, and then continue to shoot at all the broken glass flying around, your laser shots will reflect off of it. It's pretty neat. There's also things in this game that a lot of people don't know about too. For instance, if you hold down before jumping up really quick and you tap up on the D-pad really fast, rather than just normally flying, you'll be propelled upward, which can save you a little bit of flight time. There's also enemies on the stage that resemble spiders hanging from a wall. All they do is shoot these little orbs at you that cause you to overheat and lose thruster power at a quicker rate than normal. Nobody wants that. They are an annoying enemy, but at the same time they do work well with all the other enemies in the game, and they form a pretty good team. So we're looking for the bestest weapon in the game right now. Sitting here breaking glass. Oh, this is fun. It wouldn't take as long if the glass didn't reflect all the shots. Then I probably wouldn't have a big problem with it. There it is. We'll get into that big nasty weapon later. Whenever you're about to die, you hear this warning signal, and it doesn't stop until you either find some health or until you die. And dying is more likely at any phase in the game, because health is rare. So all you gotta do is stand here and time your shots. If you don't, that egg yolk shaped thing comes and fucks you up. See? Wham! Looks like it hurts too. Boom! There, it's dead. Let's move on. Again, fantastic soundtrack. We got that sneaky music going on. This composer's a frickin' genius. There we go. End of stage 5. Where do we go next? Down this underground tube. So we're in this tube, this awesome chase music. I love to chase this guy across the thing. Na-na-na-na, tube wars. That's how I think the lyrics would go. And don't be afraid to just outright fuck them up with the biggest gun in the game, too. And that was it. Buster Cannon, go! That'll teach him to fuck with Ranger X. Yeah. Keep exploding. So we go to another wireframe cinematic. I really don't like this one because it doesn't tell you anything. Like, the other ones, you know, the dropships and everything like that. This has a thing flying through a tube. Probably what you were just fighting. Some wall or structure. And then a box with a square. There's no 3D perspective in this one. You have no idea what you're trying to kill. Could it be one of these? Boom! Fuck them up. No, that wasn't it. But I did get a free life at 80,000 points, or 800,000 points.